Right, weekly update. All the videos I've been doing in the past has been me in my room or whatnot, you know, just setting the camera down and speaking. And I want to evolve, I want to try and improve. So I said to myself, you know what? I've been coming on a weekly run with my mate Ben behind the camera here. We'll run normally like 5-6 kilometers and then go for a sauna and ice bath. And I thought, you know what? I want to get better at filming and just being comfortable filming in front of people. So I brought the camera with, which Ben's recording on right now. We're running in, Big Ben's behind us, or London Eye, I don't know. And I wanted to just not necessarily talk about the weekly update per se, but to just say I'm on the journey. So I'm trying to make these videos better and trying to figure out how that sort of looks. But for now, I thought I'd do this to introduce the video. I'm going to say more about a business update later on in the video and whatnot, but I'm getting after it. I hope you are as well. And yeah, we'll speak later in the video. 22 kilometers, half marathon. Furthest I've ever run last week was 10 kilometers. Yeah, just did 22. And I'll post a screenshot of where we ran. I feel like we've been through the whole of central London. Yeah, you know, when I first thought about recording this video, it was more to just push past the barrier of setting up the camera and just filming without anyone around, albeit one quite a quiet stretch in Hyde Park. But look, I think the biggest thing is you just got to keep like moving the goalpost forward, you know, like as this business grows and there's more customers, more complexity, more things I have to sort out, etc. It's just like accepting the challenge like head on and just going for it. As far as these videos, I want to get better. I feel like this was a step in the right direction, and in total honesty, I don't know where the channel's going to go. I want to be doing more, I alluded to it in the previous video, more like videos of me actually going somewhere and, you know, recording almost like a task, you know. So like I'm going to Yorkshire on Monday to climb the 3 peaks with my mate, so I'm going to film that as well. And then I also want to incorporate business updates. So on the topic of that, yeah, like the second batch, everything's gone out, and then the third batch is going out in a few days. I'm not sure when I'm going to post this, but if you order from that batch, you'll get an email as soon as it's been sent out. And then I'm moving logistics companies to a different company. I don't know if big is the right word per se, but like just more reputable, you could say. That's not to throw any shade on the current provider, they're amazing, but it's more to just say, you know, I want to level up and grow the business. And yeah, this new shipping provider, there's a like a monthly minimum commitment. So it's more kind of also accepting that challenge of, okay, now I need to, you know, hit a certain minimum each month. And yeah, you know, as far as like, does that scare me per se? It's more like, well, I'm just, like I said with the run, it's just accepting the challenge head on. Like, what do I need to do? And just go for it. Like, don't overthink it. I think that's the hardest thing for me, is I think everything through, and you know, that sort of becomes your own worst enemy in a way, because it just gets in the way of you actually doing stuff. So yeah, complete side note as well, on a personal note, I did this improv workshop this week. So it was like a 4-day intensive workshop, 6 hours a day learning improv. And it taught me so much about just like getting out of your head and just like, you just have to accept whatever the situation is. I don't know if you're not familiar with improv. It's essentially, you'll go on stage with someone else, and you know, whatever they might say. So let's say they say, I'm a doctor and we've been, you know, selling oranges at the park. You'll have to just say yes and build on whatever they've just said. So whatever you have in your head, as far as I want the topic to go in this direction, I want to talk about how we're both at the gym running a marathon, but then they say a completely different topic. You have to just say yes and build on their topic. So it just forces you to just accept the situation at hand and adapt. Yeah, I've had to do that a lot in this business, but yeah, don't really know where I'm going with this video. I kind of just wanted to, as I say, build on the element of getting out of just filming at home and talking about the business and actually doing it where there's other people around and not getting in my head thinking everyone's looking at me and I look like an idiot, and yeah, just doing it. So I'm gonna wrap it up there. Half marathon in the bag, feeling good, as I say, working on loads of different products, and I'm just blessed for all the support. If you're watching this, I hope you go and do something that scares you today, because when I first met up with Ben to go on this run, I honestly thought I was gonna maybe do 5 kilometers, and you know, half a marathon in, feeling great. So yeah, whatever it is, get after it. Life's too short. Enjoy yourself. We'll speak soon. All the best. Bye. So I was just walking. We're about to go get food. We're going to go to the salad project. Very nice. And basically, I just realised as I was talking to Ben about the shoes, I just ran a half marathon in these shoes, the travel shoes that I created. The biggest thing holding me back with releasing them is the component of returns. So that's probably the hardest thing I've had to sort of sort out, is that because I launched this brand 5 months ago, I don't have like a returns infrastructure in place. So I've partnered with a third-party provider. They have warehouses in the US, the UK, Canada, and Australia. So if people need to return the bag, they would return it there. But like the hardest element with the shoes, one is that they come up quite big. So the sizing is, you need to size down like at least one size, maybe even 2. But then like the element of like how many people would potentially have to return the shoes or exchange it for a different size. It's like so like difficult to sort of figure out how I'm gonna, you know, navigate the returns process. But like when I was just talking to Ben about these shoes that I ran a half marathon in, I've been wearing them every day for the past, you know, 2 months or so, and I love them. They're so good. And it's like I want to release them, but like the biggest barrier is the returns component. But like now that I think about it, it's just like, well, I really like them, and my mission with Almond is to create the perfect setup for one bag travel. So I'm going to release them. I'm going to go for it. Because like, even though I'm going to have to probably navigate the frustrating element of returns, exchanges, and it costs me as well, I put it on my website, it costs me $14, each time someone processes a return. So for the bag, I have to charge a $4 like return processing fee, and then I'm paying 10. But it's like, it's very expensive, especially with shoes where like, I know most people order a pair of shoes and you know, you try them on and then you might not like them. But I think these are so good. They have elasticated laces as well. And I just think they're a fantastic pair of shoes. So like the barrier of not releasing them because of returns, yes, maybe in a year's time I have my own warehouse or whatever it might be, but like, I think these are great. So why would I wait to release a fantastic product just because of infrastructure? It's like, no, like I'm going to do it. I'm going to tackle it head on. So yeah, like talking to Ben about the shoes and realizing actually these are amazing. I really like them. I'm going to release them. So I'm going to open them up for pre-orders. I'm going to send an email out and I'm going to figure it out. You know, like I suppose this whole video, in terms of when we first started recording, I didn't really know what direction it was going to go in, but it sort of all has come together from the element of like, just go do something, figure it out, take action, and everything will make sense in the end. But like, you have to just take that first step, and it's the scariest step to take because it's into the unknown. But I love these shoes. I love Almond. I'm so grateful for all the support, and I'm really excited to release these because I've been wearing them every day. I really, really, really like them. I think they're an amazing pair of shoes, and I'm just super grateful for all the support. So yeah, thank you so much. We'll speak soon. Take care. All the best. Bye.